as the person that is the go-between between you and Compagnie Résolu. Monsieur Morin, that works with Résolu, has equipment behind you, and it is his personal equipment. And for safety reasons, when you are a big group, and for security, since there is chains and blades and metal and a gas reservoir, Monsieur Morin would like to recuperate his trailer and his tractor because it is his equipment, it is not company equipment. He wants to take it out. While there's not too many young kids around, so not to have a risk of injury.
Can you take out all the machines, not just his personal belongings?
Well, right now the request is from Monsieur Morin for his tractor, trailer, and big gas tank. Monsieur Morin cannot speak for Résolu company equipment.
Yeah, what about our request? We made a request for 48 hours. Look, what are we now?
Okay, the
we
request.
Asked for a request to move all the machinery.
Yes.
Well, and gave out the letter for 48 hours for all the machines to be gone.
Okay.
And it's still sitting here. They told us it was going to be gone that night at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's still right there. It hasn't moved. Nothing. Nobody has ever touched their machine. It's theirs, yes. That's part of our respect. We don't touch their stuff. All we asked was for the machines to get to be moved out.
Okay. I remember for being here Tuesday that one machinery you gave the authorization for the big Caterpillar to go at the other end, and that's gone. It was picked up by a big float bed, and that's your authorization. So that one is gone.
5, 6, 7, 8. There's
yes,
8
but
more.
right now, just to state the conflict that you are aware of, is Résolu are working under a signed agreement, and you are asking to protect the environment, and you are not respecting the signed agreement. So Résolu, represented by Mr. Dion, do not have a copy of the signed agreement. They only have a map stating where they are allowed to log. Maybe the information you are looking for concerning the contract might be easier to obtain by your representatives. That I'm not sure of. Maybe you can request by your own representatives to see the document they signed. That's a possibility. But right now, the past few days that I have been here and just observing, when your group is big, 25, 30, 32 people, there's lots of kids and there's lots of vehicles around the gas recipient there and the machine, and Monsieur Morin would like to get his equipment out because it is his. Again,
out
it's
is
not
that way though. Out is that way, not here. That's going in. You go out this way.
Well, we always come in that way. I mean, it's in or out.
You can't take out the machines that way.
Oh,
when
the
you
machinery?
take your machines out, it's got to go this way. You can't pass the bridge with those machines.
Okay, I understand, but Monsieur Morin, again, for security reasons, he wants to bring them with the rest of the equipment.
That's what we're doing too. We're doing security reasons too with our animals and our kids for the future.
I understand, but when the group is large and when you have many people, Monsieur Morin feels that he would like his tractor and his trailer to be with the rest of the equipment. Now I don't represent either side of the conflict. If you do not give the authorization for Monsieur Morin just to put his equipment with Résolu equipment, that is a decision you can take. And again, for security reasons, as much yours as the equipment, and for surveillance reasons, when Résolu send security people for the night, the equipment is not all at the same area.
But that's confirming for them to stay here, though.
Well, right now, the document they have signed gives them the right to log. You, on your side, feel that that document was not presented to the people, so that's why I understand. So they cannot leave right now, and you cannot leave right now. So that part of the conflict situation, I understand, and but for an indeterminate period of time, this conflict can go on, and I do not want to judge how long this could last. The only thing is that for the kids' security, your security, and this equipment being owned by a particular person and not the company, he wants to put it all in back with the rest of the equipment, and I don't know.
Out, though. That's what we want. We want
yes,
all
but
the machines gone.
The machines cannot leave because they feel they have a signed agreement, and you don't respect or don't see that the signature was not done or informed enough of your people that the signature was taking place.
Yeah, but
so
we don't.
From there,
all the people,
well, yes, but that part does not fall on my behalf, and the request is to get Monsieur Morin's equipment out of the background and with the rest of the equipment. So while the group is
move
smaller,
their equipment, everything that way, and pick up your stuff and go on that side.
That possibility.
That's all I'm gonna say.
That possibility. How can that possibility be shown? Because
there.
they won't have access to the machinery if you're here.
They drove from there.
Yeah.
They can still drive another 10 miles from there.
Oh, yes,
if they can drive in the bush,
Madame,
if they can drive in the bush, they can move it.
What is your family name?
Wawati.
Wawati also. Okay, Madame Wawati. Again, Résolu will not move the equipment because there might be an agreement to this conflict in a short period of time. And what does short mean? I cannot say. Hopefully, there will be an agreement. There will be a solution to this conflict. So if there's a possibility of solution, Résolu does not want to move the equipment because of the agreement.
We don't want to move because of the agreement.
We understand.
We want to see the document.
Because of this, you have a stand. Résolu has a stand. Something and someone will have to try and work out a resolution. And between today and the day that there's an agreement between the parties involved, the equipment behind your I don't want to call it a camping place, but your place where you stand your ground, Monsieur Morin would like to recuperate that so that his equipment can be with the rest, and when the night watchmen come in, the security people for the company, everything is at least close together. So, and this is not equipment owned by Résolu. Okay. Is it okay if Monsieur Dion adds something at this time? You have something that you would like to say? Vous me parlez à moi? Okay.